G2's damage overall relatively low. Very heavy emphasis on this Sivir to get ahead. They really need to funnel these resources into Hans. On contrast, KOI's composition wants to play in a carries can get a bit of an XP advantage because they find themselves solo early. As we see another nice trade coming out from Caps. Oh, now Elyoya.
Flash forward. 1, 2, waiting for 3, dash in 3, that's the wind becomes lightning. Caps now in trouble as Alvaro chases. Justice Punch not going to save him. They're donating the kill over to Jojo. First blood picked up once again.
Great timing from MKOI there.
Lead for MKOI. Dragon available. Flash in.
Flash forward, knows that flash is gone. The flag and drag to follow perfectly. Stacked CC there, but Jojopyun just a little bit of life. 100 as he's able to flash out.
And not enough damage. What?
Supa first to move, but Hansama ready to match as well. So a lot of posturing around the red, but neither side wants to fully commit. SkewMond waiting over the wall. Can flag and drag. Alvaro looking to retreat. Flash in from Labrov. Ulti coming in from Caps. Well layered. Elyoya now caught in the midst of the fight, but they don't quite have the damage to finish it. Jojo standing off on the side, but here comes Hansama. Right in time to find these kills. Elyoya sprinting, running for dear life, but he is stunned, locked down, and sent packing.
Movistar KOI thought they had the support of Supa to come and set up then for Caps and SkewMond. We're back to live, and boy, Grubs contested.
2v3 on the top side, Supa immediately in a ghost. Labrov in trouble, only level 5 likely to fall. Supa happy to have the extra gold. The Ultra Shock laser over the wall, Labrov retreating to Hansama, but Hansama cannot keep him standing. Good sidesteps, but the movement not clean enough to stop the kill from going over. 2 Grubs already down for MKOI, and they will lock down the third. And an absolute demon, of course, that made it easy for Hansama. A similar story to what we're seeing now, to really take over in so many of those fights. MKOI trying to hold on in the mid lane. We know what Jojo could do as we get later, but I feel like Labrov is not done yet. Play over the wall, knock back into the top. The follow-up is here right on time. The shockwave, not enough. The exhaust back to the tower. Caps has to flash out to safety, but it's just not nearly enough to get the kill.
The last time these two teams faced off, Labrov flashed underneath the tower and was outplayed by Jojo.
Instant reaction. Elyoya now trying to follow up on his SkewMond. SkewMond forced to flash backwards, but again, noxious. You can't bully him out of lane. The sustain just eventually whittles down Myrwn and forces him to respect the push that's coming out.
Overall, early game going a way that G2 is happy with. And right now, KOI's just trying to buy time. We know that they've got good scaling on their side. Labrov caught out in the river.
Playing with fire here. They are going to force the flash out. He held on to his ultimate, though, so this might be a little bit over-eager from the side of KOI. Apparently not. Supa. Gigantic chunk of damage there coming in from the passive.
Labrov has been playing so confident in the river, but MKOI finally called the bluff, and now Caps out of position.
Alvaro ready to go over the wall. Instant shockwave to kick the fight off. Caps desperately trying to retreat. Justice Punch, and he's now looking to retreat. Alvaro, they didn't anticipate the backstep from the punch. SkewMond goes over the wall with Alvaro and finds another one back. It might be a disaster, but Supa looking to follow up. Hansama on the way in. Knock up there. Caps cannot find a quick escape, and it's another kill. Donated to Zeri. Hand delivered. Supa waiting over the wall. The Ultra Shock laser, but Hansama continues the chase onto Elyoya. It's an extended fight, but SkewMond once again looking to re-enter the fight. Hansama running. Elyoya gets another one, but SkewMond manages to fire back to Thunder Sky, keeping Elyoya healthy, but probably not healthy enough as SkewMond waiting for his cooldowns, ready to flag and drag in a little bit extra healing. The knock up there, Elyoya holding on for so damn long, but he can't sidestep everything, and it's a fist to the face from Labrov to lock him down.
The gloves are off. These teams are getting
in the audience.
So we've got Trumpet Guy versus Saxman.
MKOI Trumpets versus G2 Saxophone. Battle of the Brass, baby. Also, battle of this third Drake. MKOI with the better setup, but G2 with the mid lane prio, courtesy of that Herald. Jojopyun caught out, isolated in the Cataclysm, and here comes Caps trying to get the job done. Redemption for a bit extra healing, keeps Jojo standing for an extra second, and Supa off to the side. The immediate turn from G2. They recognize one target's almost down. They want to go to the next. Jojo lives for far too long. The sidestep turns to alive. He forces the flash out from SkewMond. The chase down on the Caps is coming through now. It's Myrwn versus the world. Hansama isolated. All out goes Myrwn. The taunt might be enough for the flash through. The Q, the portal, keeps them standing. Myrwn wants to get one more kill on a Broken Blade, but in the meantime, Alvaro must back off. G2 with the kill advantage thus far. Broken Blade in the midst of 2. Wants to turn it back. Pullback coming in on the Q3. Broken Blade can't quite go back into the tunnel, or yes, he can. Dash forward from Elyoya. Wants to finish the kill. Knockup comes through. A bit of extra healing, a grass proc, but Elyoya's going to get the job done. G2 on the way out. It's a bloodbath.
It's a bloodbath, but the dragon was the thing that they wanted, and it's the dragon that
does have the gold lead, but seems hasn't quite found a good position to recall yet. Likely the expense of the IE also delaying that second item completion. SkewMond caught out. Caps now starting to move his way down. Initial damage coming through to SkewMond is good, and they managed to take the jungler down. Shutdown is crucial for Jojo. Otacon is up. MKOI wants the tower to protect him, but he does have a support as Alvaro's hovering in the darkness.
Oh, TP flank coming in.
G2 looking to collapse in the side lane. Labrov kicking things off, but he didn't quite know Alvaro is in the area. Exhaust there. Broken Blade looking to fall, but Jojopyun's already on the way out. Elyoya in the meantime fighting the 2v1. A lot of damage going down into Alvaro, but an instant combo to come through. Supa with an ulti to follow. SkewMond waiting over the wall, but the fight's already done. Broken Blade goes down, comes right back up. Wants nothing to do with this one, but it's Supa sliding and gliding over the wall, and a double kill for Jojopyun himself.
A beautiful three-man shockwave comp.
G2, they want to go for broke. If at first you don't succeed, try again. They're falling behind. They know they'll lose control over the objective, so they want to make another play happen. Supa isolated. Don't want to let him get to the wall, but Elyoya is there to cover, to try and protect. SkewMond now going to flash in. Interrupt tries to come through Elyoya, but that's the shutdown. That might be enough. Myrwn waiting off to the side. Wants to get on top of Hansama. Has a bit extra range, and it's Alvaro to handle her, but Caps is coming in with the knockup to keep his 80 carry standing. Hansama holding on for dear life, and it's G2 in the rinse and repeat in round 2 who find the fight advantage.
How the hell did G2 just find it back? MKOI looked like they were about to take everything, but G2 with the teleports will get the picks and the use that to fish for picks, because again, I think if MKOI just step up in a 5v5, they should have a decent spot, but you can see here they just don't have the control over the map to force their way in towards the dragon.
He can be the man for KOI. Alvaro right now working very closely alongside him to make sure that he is safe. They're contesting this vision.
Ulti immediately trying to force more out from Supa. They get the flash, but Labrov is already raiding over the wall, and down goes Supa! What?
G2 were baiting it for so long. They managed to find the pick, and MKOI, that's disaster.
We saw it in game 1, we see it again. G2 punishing MKOI when they try to reclaim vision. G2 now fully descending into the base. They might not even need to wait for the soul to spawn. Myrwn looking for the pushback. Interrupt coming in from Caps, trying to keep SkewMond standing. It'll at least be one inhibitor down. 1 minute till the Baron, and they've got perfect setup now on the top side.
That may be one of the most poignant caster curses.
The luxury of G2 securing 3 Drakes is they can threaten the Soul and the Baron. 30 seconds still on that Drake. MKOI moving in. Blue trinket reveals it. Labrov, a massive flank.
Oh, the ward just died.
Around the corner. The ward goes down. They finally see Labrov. It might be too late, but G2 turn off the objective. They're not sure. It's a bit of a split decision. They turn right back onto the Baron. 1K getting lower. G2 have taken the objective. They've taken the Baron. They're second of the game, and MKOI now retreated. Labrov trying to herd them down, find the angle for the multi-man knockup. Exhaust goes in onto Caps. SkewMond kicks the fight off. Elyoya standing. Supa off to the backside for now, untouched. Labrov trying to find the angle, but Jojopyun cleverly slows him, stops the initial approach.
Labrov alone is just putting so much pressure on KOI, they can't make a decision.
Myrwn unstoppable now. Q3 ready to go. Footwork keeping him steady as Hansama now opening up, doing a decent bit of damage. Jojopyun off to the side, isolating Labrov. That's the ulti down. Exhaust on a Jojopyun as well. The double knockup. Do they have the damage finish? There's Orianna flash over the wall. SkewMond now looking to follow. Jojopyun ready with the sidestep. The flag, the dragon's not going to connect. In the meantime, the dragon is going down at soul point, but G2, if they find this kill, and they will, are in a good position in the bottom side.
Myrwn killed Caps in the mid lane though, so you're still getting those trades back and forth as everyone on G2 is focused.
Will we make it there as G2 still have at least 2 waves to play on? Elyoya waiting in the darkness, but G2 are as well. Supa has to be careful not to step too far forward. SkewMond and Labrov also on the way in. Decent damage now onto Myrwn. TP coming through as well. Jojopyun about to come to the party. Labrov, will he go over the wall as well? Elyoya trying to burn down Caps. TP response coming in from G2. Broken Blade on the way in. Alvaro's engage goes completely wide. And it's Hansama isolated with Jojopyun. The shockwave is not going to connect. It's Hansama! Solo taking out Jojo! Solo diving the backline! Winning the fight for G2!
G2 find the plays that they need in the side lanes, and they pick off MKOI to bring the game back from the brink.
Beautiful positioning from Hansama to clean up the fight, to do the damage, and to put G2 on match point.
And Hansama might just be him. G2 keeping the pressure up. Elyoya last lonely stand as he will fall as well. The GA buying him but a brief moment. It is match point in Madrid for G2 Esports.
Questions of confidence are quickly being answered. SkewMond with a 9-1 and 10 Jarvan game. I was worried about the damage, but the decision-making from G2, the punishes that they found on KOI was what brought them back into this game. And now they find themselves 2-0 up in the series.
There was a question as to who would be beaten 3 times today. It looks like it's going to be MKOI as they find themselves on the brink. A reverse sweep needed to keep the spring champion defended. Or can finally G2 find their win?